Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Rush tapping in. Yeah, I mean holding it down for the Labudo Network. Right now I'm promoting my side hustle, which is Rush Enterprise. If you're in the state of New Jersey, you need armed guards or unarmed guards, call up my business line and I'll line it up. The bigger the contract, the more I mean, the more money we make together, you heard? I got my special guest with me. I got my co-host Fane with me, and I got my ace, my boy, SJ in the building. Salute, salute, salute.
What up?
What's good? What's good?
SJ, you got the clip I sent you? I sent you a clip on
Yeah,
your
I got it.
DID. All right, good, good. Because I had to send it to you because you know Russian got the premium pack with all the add-on features and all that.
Yeah, Rush sent me like 7 clips, man. I
Oh
did.
shit, damn.
Yeah, Rush loaded me up. He said we gonna put this mixed breed to work.
Damn,
He,
so we got
he,
7
he was racist, man.
clips.
Hold on, let me see which clip. Oh, okay. I ain't add that one to the. I'll add that in.
All right, dang. He had 7 clips, Rush? What are we talking about?
He had about 5 or 6. Yeah, Rush was like, look, man.
Yeah, I mean, we probably not gonna go through all of them, but I guess after we play this clip right here, we'll go with Fame clip after that. But yeah, before we pull up the clip and start expounding on the situation, like I want to get y'all perspective on how India Love shot down King 6'8", and why you think a lot of these suckers are rejoicing that he caught the L with that. Talk to me.
Cause when you it's the Jordan effect. I feel like it happens to me, it's the Jordan effect. When you Jordan and you that great for so long, they start to root for Penny. So they try to you know how when Jordan was, on his 3-peats and all that, even though he's great, they started preying on his downfall. They was hoping anybody beat him. So they was rooting for Reggie Miller. They was rooting for Penny. So once you're that great, they're gonna start rooting against you. And it happens though, man. Ain't nobody in this world shooting 100% when it comes to these women.
What about you, Jerk?
Yeah, I'll say, man. I think because it's like what I was talking about we were talking about a couple weeks ago when I was like, man, men need to go out there and shoot their shot. You know what I'm saying? But y'all was like, hey, man, a lot of these dudes, man, they either scared because of how the females will react. But what I'm pretty much trying to say is like, so a lot of those guys, they're looking at him not have that fear. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna pull up. I don't give a damn if I get shot down, rejected. So he out there in the field, like just pulling up on him. And I think a lot of guys, man, they looking, they on the outside looking in, looking at him like not have that fear. So they upset, like, damn, oh, see, he got shot down. It don't always work. And like what Famous was saying, it's like, man, nah, you're gonna get rejected. It's how you handle it. So I like how he kept his composure. He ain't cuss Shorty out. He was just like, hey, man, he stopped, talked to her. And I know we're going to break it down more in the clip, but it's just like he fell back as soon as she like walked away and stuff. And, he ain't break down. I had no mental breakdown because, he was so-called rejected and shit. Nah, he was like, all right, man, shit, next. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think a lot of guys looking at that, man, because they have the fears and they're just like, damn, why ain't he scared like me? It's like some projection shit. It's like, damn, why is he talking to bitches and I can't? So yeah, that's all it is, man. They're gonna try to take a swipe at him because they want to like bring down his confidence level to where he's not hollering at chicks no more, and he's more or less like them. He gonna be on some incel shit. That's what they hoping.
Yeah, because when I'm telling you, when you win it for when you win it for so long, they want to see your downfall. It's not bad, but he handled it like he's supposed to handle it, man. It put the spotlight on him because he made his whole brand about that. That's why they're getting on him, because he made his whole brand about getting women and all of that.
But I think his brand is way more official, man, because I think it shows like man, when you're willing to show the rejections and stuff and how you handle that, I think that's the bigger piece, man, because everybody ain't batting 100, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that he even showed that interaction came out and he was still willing to pull up, I was like, man, okay, I think he's even more solid.
Yeah, I agree. Ain't nobody batting 100. We all been rejected Everybody's been rejected before. You're not going to be attractive to everybody in the world. There's no one person that's attractive to everybody. Well, we're all ugly to somebody.
But yeah, the haters, they looking at him like, man, look at this tall motherfucker hollering at bitches. Man, why is he doing that? You know, so that's how they feeling inside, man. They taking out they like inner personal demons out on him and shit. So that's all that is.
Especially when we living in a dirty Mackin society.
Nah, facts.
Yo, what do y'all think about this comment this individual left? What up, Rush? Man, I'm trying to figure out what dude does outside of being tall. Yo, shout out to D, man. This is my boy, man. We go way back, man. We've been
shout out to D, man.
Yeah, we've been hitting the UC streets for ill minute together, man. Know what I mean? But as far as his comment, man, what are y'all thoughts on his comment he just left out, man?
What up, D, first and foremost. But sadly, that's all it takes is to be tall. There was a clip I just seen about it was something on TikTok when it was something they did with the girls, and basically all they required was to be tall. It didn't matter if they was ugly or handsome or not. So sadly, that's all it takes to a lot of women is to be tall.
Well, I mean, I seen a couple, man, because like I said, I didn't know who he was until like I heard people talking about this whole shit. But when I looked at a couple of the clips, yeah, he has some females approaching him and stuff, and then he'll pull up. So I think his whole thing was like, he go up there, he got the confidence, to pull up to chicks, have a conversation with them and stuff. So I don't think it's just like him being tall. I think it's just like, hey, he's kind of showing like he don't got that fear. So even in this case where he got rejected, I mean, the fact that he even walked up in an age where motherfuckers ain't even pulling up no more, says a lot, The
crazy
so I don't think it's just all about being tall and stuff.
You wanna know the crazy part? Most of the clips I seen, it wasn't even really his confidence in him walking up. The girls was just coming up to him.
Yeah, I think some of that shit is overplayed though with the clips. That's why I was like, man, because that's why I was like, I can't trust the clips too much because you don't know how people set it up. They was talking before, in a club or something on the scene. Because too many females. I seen dudes that look like Shamar Moore ain't got chicks pulling up to him like that. So, but it's just like whenever he's engaging in a conversation, that's where you can tell somebody's skills. Like when they're confident. That's why I'm saying, because like you said, people pulling up, that don't take too much work. But I'm just saying, once you start engaging in that conversation and man, you ain't nervous and stuff, because he seems comfortable in them situations, which shows like he's around the abundance of bitches.
Yeah, but that's one thing I did notice though, because of most of them clips, I don't really see him actually attempting to approach women. It's most of the time it's the woman coming up to him, and he just he engages with them in the conversation and everything. But you see, he has confidence.
Yeah, like I said, he comfortable in them interactions because that's what I look. Because like I said, the whole setups, man, you can't really tell off those because man, people do so much like arranging shit. But I could tell like when they have the actual conversation because like I said, I ignore the beginning part because too many females ain't really pulling up just like that off the rip. But when he's having a conversation with him, man, that's when I could see. I'm like, okay, man, he got some skill sets, man.
Yeah.
I mean, my thoughts on it, man. I think these suckers and simps need to, accept the symbiote and try to emulate the style of King 6'8" the Great, man. You know what I mean? Just like the name it says, man, he great at what he do, man. He be on point like a scoreboard, man. Salute to that King over there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, go ahead, fam.
I like his content too, but besides the the cold approaching and stuff like that, he actually has content giving men advice, and I kind of like his content.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't realize. Like I said, I haven't heard too much. I just seen him.
Yeah.
I was so excited to see a man pulling up on chicks. That's why I was like, all right, he official.
Yeah,
my bad, Rush. I mean,
stay away from and everything. Like I like his content.
Yeah, he has pretty good content, man. Solid brother, man. I'm hoping that one of these days I could bring him on the panel, you know what I mean? We can all chop it up on here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, man. You do some good interviews. I was just going to say one more thing, though. Like, not only the fact that he's tall, And I don't think, man, women always require tallness. I think it's, man, more or less your award, man, how you your styling, you know, like I said, your confidence. You know, he also got stature. You can tell he work out and shit. Cause you know, there's a lot of tall guys, they can't bag a chick to save their life. They live out here looking like lurch, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
this is not all but your top, but he ties it all in to like he presents well out there. And I think that's one of the things guys gotta understand. This is like, hey man, you gotta come out here correct and have you gotta put all the pieces together along
that's
with the
true. But
mouthpiece. So I think
yeah,
that's where
that's
go
true.
ahead.
But the height that gets you in the door. The rest of it, once you get in the door, then you got to have those other attributes. But that height definitely gets you in the door with these women today.
Yeah, I mean, I think there is like some sort of a obsession for tall men. Like for example, I think either London or out in the UK, whatever. Like there was this particular club where they only allowed men over six. No, you had to be at least 6 foot in order for you to be able to enter the club. I mean, but obviously that club didn't do too well, you know.
Yeah.
But just the thought, just the thought, like yo, you are discriminated because of your height. I think that's just that's crazy, man. But yo, they tried it, man, but it didn't do too well.
But height plays an important part today. That's why they started to set the dating apps where they put the height thing now for women. And they had a singles thing, like you said, Russ. There was another one, a singles joint where you had to be like above 6 feet to go. But it failed though with this number of women there.
Right? Yeah, I don't think they understand. Like, there's only a fraction of dudes that's about 6 feet and up. I mean, like, you know,
I think
the average
like 14%.
yeah, it's like 14%. So that percentage is not too. It's not a lot. You know what I mean? So for you to make that kind of, because you gotta understand when it comes to like, you know, dating events and club scenes, it used to be the men, have the funds circulating through those clubs, but right now, the nightlife is dying, bro. Like, dudes don't hit the clubs no more, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I think is smart because, you know what I mean, it's a waste of time. Waste of time and money, you know?
Well, I think when females be saying that stuff, it's almost like they piggyback off of other chicks. So one of them say they like something, all of them say that. But
Yeah.
once you get in front of them, man, you got that, you got your shit together, man, and you, like I said, you're fly, dog. They going. I ain't never seen one chick pull out no tape measure on no date and be like, if a guy was attractive to him, it was like, oh my god, you don't meet this metric. Nah, if you fly and they like you, dog, they going. But yeah, I think when they be doing that online shit, because I think they treat that stuff like a video game. That's more or less like entertainment. So that they're dealing on just preferences at that point. But yeah, man, you get them in person and shit. Nah, that like I said, I never seen a tape measure in my life.
Yeah. You see the guy that walk around, I don't know his name, then he got a channel, he walk around asking women, does height matters? And if they say yes, he says, then weight matters, and he pull out the scale.
Yeah, I seen that. Right, I'm gonna pull up the clip now. You can start playing it.
Yeah, okay. Damn, so y'all said the dudes was upset at him, huh?
Yeah, a lot of guys, but you know, guys are always upset at the guys that get girls.
All right, let me go ahead. I'm gonna play this clip now. So,
have a shirt that match that.
You said what?
I have a shirt that matches skirt.
You got a truck that matches my shirt?
I have a shirt that matches skirt.
Oh, I got that shirt at home. So
you do?
which one is? Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll be back.
That's not really a third either.
all right. So what's your take on that famous?
I don't even think that's really a curve like that. She was kind of polite with him, and she just seemed like she was busy and she was off to go somewhere, like, you know, somewhere else. But Indialove is not even that bad to me. I don't even think she's that attractive.
Yeah, she's not. And plus, like, and this is why I kind of want to expound on this because there's more than one content creator is making it seem like uh because of her notoriety within the internet, like her value is just as the same as King King 6'8" the Great is like on the same level. It's like nah, I mean they're in the same profession, but as far as like they're trying to make it seem like he's kind of reaching like out of his league or something because they're proclaiming that all he does is holler at tools and it's a no-brainer for him to be able to get the tools. But it's like, yo, now I seen 6'8" bag some downs, my nigga. So
I think the
them
girl
niggas
that
hit hard, man.
look better
Yeah.
than her.
But see that guy that made that comment, man, those are them dudes that pedestalize nothing but looks. It's like to me, man, I feel guys should holler at whatever your preferences are, but it's just like everybody ain't gonna be no damn dime, man. So you see like a solid 6 walking around, man. She got her set, man. Holler, man. Like that might be the one that holds you down. They got the attributes. So when guys do that measurement shit,
Yeah.
like what you're saying, Rush, like he's doing towards him, it's just like, nah, Shorty ain't on the same level just because she got some notoriety. Like that's a dude that's scared of chicks that had to be talking like that. That's like putting her on this like high scale just because she got some internet fame. So nah, he was all right for hollering at her. She ain't the baddest thing, and nobody cared about the status she got. He shot his shot. Like Famous said, it looked like she was a little bit busy and stuff. So you just can't take shit personal, man, because maybe she got a phone call. She had to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Or she had to go do a shoot for a company or something. So, she was probably rushing and stuff, but she stopped, talked and stuff, and she had maybe kept it moving. But I like the fact how he kind of fell back. He ain't overreact. He just let her go do her thing. He chilled out. He was sipping his drink. And she might circle back later, be like, oh, damn, I didn't realize that came off like that. I had some shit going on. So dudes don't know when you keep your composure and shit. A lot of times, man, people will circle back, or maybe some other female was watching that. Like, damn, I like the way how you handle that. There's a lot of emotional dudes out here be cussing chicks out. So you never know who's watching or how shit could play out, what was going on in that person's mind. So you just, man, you fall back like he did and you bag the next one.
Yeah, I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure he has no shortage of girls, but it don't even look like he was shooting a shot. He was basically just introducing himself. It's not like he was really applying pressure and trying to get at her. He was just having a regular conversation with her, and she just seemed like she was busy because I don't see nothing that showed that he was truly interested in trying to bag her, nothing like that. It didn't seem like that to me. It seemed like he was just introducing himself. I mean, it could have been.
When you got game like that, you always on the clock. But like you said, he wasn't forceful with it. He was just, it was like natural, man. Like, okay, let me just have him start a conversation with her. And so, like you said, it didn't look like nothing crazy because we just got so many of those, what they call them, pickup artists and shit. They come up with the corny lines. Nah, he just had a natural conversation. And like she kind of had to get up out of there and he fell back. He let her go. He ain't overreact.
Yeah, I remember back in the days when I used to holler at chicks and I used to get turned down. They was like they say some bullshit. I think of it as their loss. I don't never think it is my loss. I just move on. Like you going when you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
Yeah, but it seemed like he cut from that old school with like we be talking about, like, man, when you had to go out there and holler and you be getting rejected.
Yeah, that's their loss.
That's Indialove right there.
King 6'8". He's 41 years old. Like he doesn't even look 41. He aged pretty good.
I thought he was only 22.
Nah, he's 41.
They tried to say that. I think he's 35.
Oh, okay.
No. He said himself that he's 41.
Oh, okay. I thought he was a young cat then.
Nah, cause on the stream when you talking about, they were saying, "Yo, you 41." He was like, "Yeah, I'm 41," but I think he was playing because they looked his age up and he's really 35. But I think he was just going on with it to say like, even if I'm 41, so what? But you can fact check it though. But I think he's 35.
Word, but You know, the reason why I pulled up Shorty's page is because a lot of you suckers and simps, y'all be worshiping these birds, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Y'all scared to talk to something like this, man? You know what I
She
mean?
not, bro. She's not all that to me. She look like Betty Boop.
Word is born, man.
She had a Betty Boop head.
Man. She a bird, man. Ain't nothing wrong talking. Y'all know what I mean? Like, come on, she ain't all that, my nigga. Word is
I
born,
can go on
man.
Queens, bro. I can go on Queens right now and find this right now. 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, man. This look like a average chick running around New York that hit the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah,
Yeah.
the fact that
That's
these
what
dudes
ran
gassing her
through.
up, putting her in like goddamn Mariah Carey status and shit, because she got a little bit of internet fame. That's what I said, man. Dudes is weak.
I give her a 6. I give her she's a little. I give her average, a little above average. That's about it. She's not nothing crazy.
Back in the day, we would have sent her to the
Shit
store for
look
some
ran
cigarettes.
through, man.
We'd be like,
Yeah,
man,
she's
go
not
get us some
wavy like that,
Newports.
bro. She's not wavy like that. But like you said, Jerk, these guys be putting they look scale on you. Like just because you think she look like that, don't make me think of her like that. And plus, being a dime is subjective. Like what I think is very attractive, Jerk might not think is attractive, or Rush might not think is attractive, and what Rush think is attractive, I might not think is attractive. So it's all subjective. So you got to get with the girl you like. You can't worry about what these other niggas think. I'm not going about your scale. Like I'm going about other things anyway.
No, but say even if you had a girl that was like a 6, but she was all into you, man. She was like treated you like a king. I would look at you in a higher regard, because I'd be like, man, you know what? I know Famous could bag chicks and he got options, but the fact that he was able to overlook all that and get a female that was actually in line with him, that's where we got to get at with guys. Because I think when they focus on looks too much, those always be the dudes that be like, goddamn near got to hand a wallet to the chick. You know, she taking advantage of him. She making him look like an idiot, but just so he could go out there and walk around with a 10 and shit. You know, men are getting taken advantage of because of that stupid stuff.
We got to look at the scale different. It got to be a person scale. It can't be a look scale. You got to put the whole thing together. And then she could be a 10, because if she's a 6, but she got all of the other attributes, then she's a 10 to me. And if she could be a 10 and she could be a terrible person, then she's a 2 to me.
Nah, facts. Yeah, I think we just got to look at them looks and, like you said, mixing of the attributes into that.
Yeah, because a 10 for me, a 10 to me is a chick that's all for me. She can look a little above average or average, but if she got everything else I want in a woman, then she's a respectful woman, then I think that's a 10 to me.
That's right, Stan. Chicks like that, they would have got sent to the store for some Newports. Like, go get us some cigarettes. Go to the bodega. Yeah. Give me a chopped cheese. Why are you here talking?
Yeah, she look like one of those chicks that's like the homie. She look like one of those chicks that's like the homie, like a girl that's just around the homies like that. Like, she don't look like something I would wife up. Like, nah, hell no. Especially with Instagram like that.
All right, I got the DJ Academics clip loaded up when you ready.
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh, DJ Ack, you know he gonna go in.
Indialove, and many women like her. Even when you hear that prayer, it's a lack of accountability. And this is only a thing that women could do.
Let's pray. Bow your heads. Close your eyes. Dear Heavenly Father,
she's not waiting
right now. Try not to cry, Jesus.
She chalks up her past and all the trauma she's accumulated, not as that she's going for the wrong men because she was seeking the wrong thing. She says that people took advantage of her, manipulated her. She's like a baby, like she's fucking stupid.
Bro, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot in my teenage phase. I went through a lot in my 20s. I made a lot of mistakes, and there was a lot of people who drugged me through the dirt for it.
She takes no accountability. You can listen to her. Not one accountability. Oh, I allowed myself. Shorty, you was getting finger popped in a park. Like, stop playing.
Crazy.
Bro, if you've been showing off jets, designer bags, athletes, all type of shit you've been with, you ain't had no, these bitches read One book, and all of a sudden Allah or God done told him to go sue you for like sex trafficking. Shorty was with it. You see how she's describing it now? That's what I'm telling you. Wait till Ruby Rose hit that point. See, Ruby Rose so bad. Every nigga still want to fuck Ruby Rose. I think Rashid Wright's fucking her now. But once they get here, 3-0, nigga, all type of like, yeah, this is the most you'll get them to admit. I allowed myself to get taken advantage of. Nobody took advantage of you, bro. Nobody manipulated you. You was chasing the wrong thing. Yo, gang, you was getting finger popped by the game in the park. The nigga had like half a fist in there. I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on? Yo, how the nigga? Yo, he fisted her? Yo, bro. Yo, is this nigga fisted her, bro? Yo, dog. Yo, the game is 6'7", looking like a gargoyle, nigga. Nigga could dunk standing up, nigga. Like, the nigga had his whole shit up in there, nigga. Like, the fuck? Bro, what we gonna do? With Indialove.
That's another thing, bro. Like, I wouldn't even want to talk to no chick like that. She's been finger popped in the park publicly. It's online to see. Hell no. I'm not taking her serious at all. I'm not even talking to no chick like that, bro.
But look at all the dudes, man. All them industry cats she ran through. Yeah, no. So like 6'8" dodged a bullet. Because I mean, at the end of the day, she got her head in the clouds because she's probably, I've been with all these entertainers and stuff. So she's like, we used to say, man, when I was in the military, you have like the general's wife thinking she was a general. So she used to wear his rank and shit. So that's pretty much what she doing. Cause I've been with all those entertainers. She don't put herself up there. And then them corny ass dudes, like the one you was talking about, Rush, they put her on that pedestal. So she's just thinking like that's who she is. But nah, 6'8", yeah, he dodged a bullet on that one. Cause dudes be catching that Easy-E. They keep fucking with them chicks like that.
They passing these chicks around, bro. That's that what you were saying, Jerk. That's that Michelle Obama effect. She thought she was the president.
Yeah, she had it. That's because she was just kind of standoffish, but it makes sense now because, man, when you got all them type of dudes just gassing her bum ass up, don't require stuff. Because that's the issue, man. A lot of them celebrity dudes, man, they just see a fat ass and they throwing handbags at these broads, but then they just elevate their status like that. So they look like they think they could act like that towards everybody else and shit. So
I don't get it, man. Why they be passing these chicks around, bro? These rappers be dating the same chicks.
And peep game. You see how academic peeping game from Shorty? Like she's trying to paint the narrative like, yo, she's been abused by all these celebs, and it's like I smell a lawsuit cooking up right now, man. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a typical chick. They never take accountability for their actions and what they do. They blame everybody else for their actions. But you said a lawsuit for what? For the people she dated?
Yeah, because
go ahead, SJ.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man. Typically, man, when they start getting that embarrassment because they done ran through all them dicks. Because think about it, man. Like all them dudes, you couldn't land one of them. Like they have no longevity with them. So instead of them, like you said, famous, taking accountability, but like, damn, I'm the common denominator in all these fucked up relationships. They would rather kind of be in that victim mode where they're going to look at everything and be like, yeah, I was manipulated. Yeah, I was taken advantage of. Then they started saying the word of trauma. They invented financial abuse. So yeah, that's what, like Russ said, they lead it up to some kind of lawsuit because they got to make an excuse to be why they've been with that many dudes when they start kind of getting the education. They're hearing these podcast guys talking about, oh, you've been ran through. So they're like, oh shit.
That's why it don't pay to be a candy bar girl. That's single out right now too. Candy bar girl single out. I'm talking about it too. About them not having accountability.
Candy bar girls, man. Word is born, man.
It don't pay. That's what, on my single, that's what I'm talking about. Like it doesn't pay. And I tell them I go through the ups and downs of being a candy bar girl. And this is the end result.
But see, the bad thing is everybody done caught on like DJ Academics. When you start hearing buzzwords, you're like, oh shit. So this is like a cautionary tale. Like guys, when she's breaking down like that, you'll be a fucking idiot if you got with a chick like that at this point. Cause man, she gonna bring nothing but drama to your life. If she does go down that path, you're gonna be like what's the one that was with Diddy, man, and her husband had to hear all the stories in the court.
Cassie?
Yeah, Cassie. Her husband was like,
Cassie,
"Oh
yeah, Cassie.
shit, you was doing
I
all
got the
that."
Cassie Love.
Like,
That's crazy. And I got the Cassie Love single out too.
yeah.
I'm talking about all of this, man.
But so that's what, that's why I tell dudes, man, stay away from these broke chicks and these pass arounds, man. Like, just because they look good, that come with some storylines. And if you the one that's going to wipe them up and be the dumb one that do that, like, the embarrassment you got to face when you start getting shit revealed to you.
Yeah.
So now, shout out to DJ Academics. He was spot on with that assessment.
Yeah, you got to take the symbiote, get them sucker free senses up, and stay away from them candy bar girls. It don't pay. I'm telling you. And ladies, don't be a candy bar girl. It doesn't pay. I'm telling you, you're gonna regret it at the end.
Hell yeah. You're gonna have to move to a whole new continent.
Yeah. But a lot of them don't got no shame like they did back in the day.
You can't move to a different continent, man. You're going to have to move to a different multiverse, man. You know what I mean? That shit is embarrassing, man. Word oh, man. I mean, stay sucker free out there. Take that symbiote, you heard? Forget the red pill, man. Y'all niggas still suckers.
All right. You want the fame one? Let me go ahead and pull that up.
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up for y'all.
Oh, you can pull it up now, Rush? You paid your StreamYard premium pack?
Nah, I mean, I'm pulling it up.
Rush, so don't play around, Rush. You know you got Fubu Wireless over there.
Yeah, SJ gonna play for us.
That shit come with some Masterpiece sneakers.
Man, you don't got the add-ons, bro.
All right, I gotta load it up. So we. All right, let me go ahead and play this. So the caption on this, man, says, "Staying single forever because how is a chick rebounding 3 days after it ended?" God damn.
Yeah, crazy.
I'm officially done dating at this point. Okay, like I just can't do it because this is the second chick that I fell for that's replaced me with a rebound relationship. You know, the first time it was in the next month or maybe a couple weeks. This time it was in 3 days. So literally the reason I broke up with this chick was because she was being short. I can almost guarantee you too, she was hiding her Instagram story from me on the weekends. And there was a guy there. And now she's official with him. And it's just like, bro, chicks will literally entertain multiple options. Like, I was making out with this chick in her fucking car while she had that guy. Like, these hoes ain't loyal, bro. These hoes are fucked up, and I'm just gonna get money at this point, and that's it.
Oh boy,
I'm officially done dating.
Yo, old boy just took the symbiote. He just took the symbiote. He took the symbiote. Yo, I posted. I want y'all to see that clip just to show y'all the state of dating today, man. Yo, new love. If you're trying to find new love, it ain't gonna happen, man. You know how they have the old money and the rich money. I mean, the old money and the new money.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the dating. It's like old love and new love. That Boys to Men on bended knee, that shit is over. That type of love is over. So if you're trying to find new love in this world, it's over. But I was saying that too, because like it was like how these chicks be, man. They talking to too many guys, man. They talking to way too many men to focus on one. That's why guys keep running into problems like this. So you got to read the signs, like what he said when she was being short with him. And it's another thing they doing now that's sneaky. They hiding their stories because you can make certain people see your stories and certain people not. Like you can block people from your stories, but have everybody else see them.
Right, it's called the close friends joint. I could do that shit right now. When you post a story, you just gotta click on the because they ask you, Instagram asks you whether you want to put it for the close friends or just for the regular public. Know what I mean?
Yeah, they gotta watch for that, bro. Because these women, they out here, man, they moving slick. And another thing, like when he said he was just a rebound guy. Yo, that happened to me, but I didn't take the chick serious. But it's like a while back when this chick was texting me every day, sending me nudes and everything. Yo, one day I just stopped hearing from her, and then the next day she had a boyfriend. I'm like, she was just sending me nudes, talking about all this stuff. She want to see me and all this stuff. The next day, she had a boy. So she ghosted me one day. Then the day after that, she had a boyfriend. I was like, this nigga don't know. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I'm like, so sometimes I'm looking at these guys and I know the chick they wifed up. I'm like, I know it ain't gonna work, and they don't even know what type of chick they dealing with. So y'all got to be careful out here, man, because these chicks are slick, and you got, man, trying to find old love in this new society, this new love society is gonna be hard.
Man, these birds don't love you niggas, man. Yo, man, after you take the red pill, you gotta accept the symbiote, man. Know what I mean? But some of you niggas are still suckers taking the red pill, man. Stay sucker free to campaign, man. These birds don't love you, nigga. You know what I mean? Wake the fuck up, dummy.
But y'all gotta be careful, man, because a lot of y'all are backup plans. A lot of y'all are backup plans. Y'all don't even know it. That's why y'all gotta really pay attention to these signs, man. And if these chicks really into you or not, you gotta determine whether it's new love or old love. If she ain't showing old love tendencies, then don't mess with her.
But see, man, that's why, because a lot of them dudes be thirsty, man. Because you know, I got thirsty vibes from that cat because he's sitting in the dark, man, like all heartbroken and shit. They jump in like with the feelings first because I know a couple guys, man. I'd be like, they'll tell me like the situation. I'd be like, damn, man, how y'all be falling in love that damn fast? So I mean, that's an issue with a lot of guys. Like Fame said, it's like, nah, man, you gotta have that understanding that most people are probably talking to multiple people, and if they came out of relationship super quick, like recently. And they already jumping out there, man. Like, you got to just be cautious, man. You can't be thirsty and you can't put feelings up front. You got to be like, all right, man, until they earn this shit. And this is why I be telling dudes, man, y'all better start doing them coffee dates, them cheap ones up front. Because, like, if you are that rebound guy and y'all sitting out there, y'all taking these hoes to steak dinners on the first date and shit. And then now that she ghosts you, like, you just blowing money for nothing. So,
yeah. See, when you take
gotta understand, like, when you talking to these broad, understand they got a Rolodex of suckers in their phone, bro. Like, they got they got a hell of a rotation, my nigga. Know what I mean? So be mindful of that, man. Stay sucker free, man. Take that symbiote, my nigga.
When you take the symbiote, you'll know this stuff automatically. That's why they can't really. That's why I know who I would take serious and who I wouldn't. Like, as soon as I meet them, as soon as I have a conversation with them, because once you take this symbiote, nigga, your sucker free sense is gonna kick in. You like, nah, she ain't it. But a lot of guys don't take the symbiote, and they don't know better, man. Like you said, SJ, they be thirsty. They be happy to just have a woman, so they be quick to jump in a relationship with anything. Y'all gotta start asking.
They think they can buy them too, man. That's the other thing. It's like, okay, if I go do all this flashy shit, I could pull the chick in, and she's gonna like me, and they don't understand, like, she's gonna play along to get this all this free attention, free meals, free whatever. And then, you know, like happened to homeboy, she ghosted him. So that's why I'm like, man, if you come out direct, be like, hey, let's go grab this coffee talk, and are we gonna go do this? If a chick is got that rotation and stuff, and she's all about like going out to the highest bidder, she's already gonna nix you from the jump when you're having them simple conversations and shit. So that's when you want to lose them. And that's where, like, I like the original clip, 6'8". It's just like, hey, man, when you have that conversation and sometimes you get rejected, they're rejecting you because they could sense, like, you're not a trick.
Oh, yeah.
They could be like, oh, this motherfucker, Rush and Famous, they ain't gonna be spending no bread, them cheap motherfuckers. You know, Jerk, he ain't breaking no bread over me. Let me get up out of here. I ain't about to go on no date with him. Nigga talk about walking apart. Cheap ass. So yeah, they can sense it, man. So yeah, you can't take it personal. I'll be like, oh, thank you. You appreciate that shit.
If they know they can't get over on you, they can't manipulate you. They try to stay away from you, even if they like you like that, because they cake and eat it too. And they know a nigga like me ain't gonna allow that.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys like that, you could tell he's thirsty, because you could tell when he's talking about she was texting him short responses. Like, once a girl do that, you know she's not interested in you. And y'all got to stop getting y'all emotions involved so quick, man. They got to earn that. Like, they got to earn your feelings. They got to earn your time. They got to earn your effort. Y'all can't just be giving it away for free.
Yeah, y'all cats out here, I be saying it all the time. Y'all out here giving away free dick. Yeah. Y'all dropping the prices on dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to start charging these hoes, man. You know what I mean? Especially you laying good pipe, my nigga. You got to start charging these birds, my nigga. Where he's born,
Yeah.
man. Well, not well. Hold on, nah. I don't want to provoke fornication, but y'all know the vibe what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
I
feel you.
mean, should
Yeah.
never be a one-way street, my nigga.
Yeah, I told it, believe it or not, I told the chick, like, if you're gonna waste my time, you gotta pay for it. Like you pay for my time because she was doing playing games, hit me when she wanna hit me and all this stuff, but wanted me to take her serious. I'm like, if you're gonna waste my time, you have to pay for it. And then you can play the games.
Yeah, shout out to Fame. Yeah, put a price tag on that. We're gonna start the male gold digger movement. That's coming soon. God damn it.
Yeah. That sounds like a plan, man. Because my time, I don't got time to waste, bro. Our time is limited on this earth, and I can't waste a second.
But all right, I got that other clip loaded up. Rush.
Yo, thanks, man. I'm about to pull it up now.
Oh, no issue. All right, what's this cat's name? I be seeing a lot of his clips, man. He got a lot of solid work,
Cheese
man.
and Zed, the coffee pot. I watch the show all the time.
Okay, yeah, I like his material, man. Shout out to
No,
Jesus. I didn't know how to say it.
Well, salute to that king right there, man. He dropping like premium content, man. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel.
Yeah,
I've
no
been
doubt,
watching him
man.
for years. He got dope content.
All right, let me go ahead and hit this clip. So let me read the caption real quick. So it says on this, she promises to destroy her husband, take his retirement, and have him arrested in front of their children unless he deposits the money.
That's
this
it.
sound like this is a shakedown right here, extortion.
She sound like
an earth to take you down in this divorce. If this is the you decide to play, you have 1 hour to deposit that money, or I swear to God, Vince, I'm calling the cops and telling them how unsafe I feel around you and how mentally and emotionally you've been and how you pushed me up against the wall in the bathroom my last day in that house. And I had to tell you to get off me 3 times. Do you want to be arrested in front of your kids, Vince? Because that I can make that happen. Watch me.
Damn. Who was that on that recording?
That was Leah, my wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when did she tell you she was having an affair?
I found out, and she didn't tell me at first. She gave me the divorce papers on a Sunday. I found out on a Tuesday from my brother. And when I asked her, she did tell me she was having an affair. And then by that Saturday, she had moved out.
She's saying you gave her like an hour to get out and all that kind of stuff. Can you explain to the court your side of that story?
Yeah, our account of that is a lot different than the week I got back. Well, let's just say my best friend from Bible school had just taken his life. So I went down to Dallas for the funeral for that. The week I got back, I noticed that Leah was kind of cold to me and we were getting into, small tiffs but she wasn't talking to me. That Friday, she had told me she wasn't in love with me anymore. And I was completely blindsided. Leah's always had a very high, strong value for marriage and family. And I also didn't know she was having an affair, but I said, well, I want to fight for our marriage. We have a lot to fight for. Do you want to fight for our marriage? And she said, I don't know. At the time, I had a lot of trust in my mother-in-law. So I said, I think it's best then for you to go to your mom's house until you figure out if you want to fight for our marriage. If you will go there, she will ask you, is he cheating on you? And the answers are no. And she'll tell you to come back and we will work this out. And I said, I'm going to go get dinner. I think it'd be best for you to go to your mom's house when I get back. I did not want her to leave permanently. I wanted to, I did not know about the affair. I was trying to just wake her up because this doesn't seem like the person I married. But she did come back Sunday and then she stayed again until that Saturday. And that's when she left. And that was against my wishes. I didn't want her to leave.
She made it sound like she was running for her life. He was like, if you don't leave in an hour, I'm going to get you. Right?
Jesus.
You know what that is, right?
What's that?
That's a cuckoo bird. Yo, there's a lot
come on, man. Like, you got caught cheating on your husband and you still want half his assets, man? Nah, man, kick rocks, man. And this is why these birds think that they got leverage like this, because Y'all playing too nice, man. Oh, yo, man, don't be scared to go for the kill, my nigga, man. Any opening where you could destroy her in the court, nigga, you got to take that chance, man. No holding back, man, because these hoes is not going to hold back for y'all, my nigga. I want to unpack on this, man. Let's expound on this right now, man. We got to talk about this, man.
It's a lot to unpack.
You, SJ, you got to go first, man, because you're the married one, man. Let's get your perspective on this.
See, man, it's easy to feel sorry for dudes like this.
Not for me.
Man, nobody should ever be getting taken advantage of. I don't care if it's like man or woman. But see, man, when you start your relationship off on the wrong footing, and this is why I always emphasize the guys, I'm like, man, you got to stop just being fixated on looks. You got to stop pedestalizing. You have to get a female that is willing to invest in you. This whole old school shit about dudes pay all the bills, this is how you get fucked in these courts. Because it's just like, man, if you have a female where she really don't have no skill sets and stuff, like there's a lot of lawyers online that be like, man, those are the most fiercest ones in divorce court because, man, they don't have nothing to fall back on. So that's why I always say, man, get you a chick that's getting some money, man, or, you know, that's closely aligned with you, because if y'all do, you know, split away, typically those two people break apart. You could divide the assets because both of you contributed. But she ain't gonna try to shake you down like that. Like she's coming from a scarcity mindset, you know, just like, oh, I gotta get everything because I don't know how I'm survive and shit. And you could tell a lot of times, a lot of those females, they're coming into that situation from like a necessity type standpoint. So they don't even, she didn't like that guy from the beginning. Because you can't just go from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
So it's just she got with him for necessity and bills.
Jerk, break down the science on how it's important to find a chick that's willing to contribute within the marriage, because on paperwork that protects you in court as well. I mean, like if there's a long history of her working and contributing within the marriage, then she won't be able to rob you for all your assets like that because she's been working. Know what I mean? But if you caked out, you taking the chick and you've been handling everything, the court is going to force you to pay for everything, even when you not with her. Like paying the mortgage, they're going to tell you to leave the house and you still got to pay the mortgage and find your own spot and pay for that too. So, yo, break down that science, SJ, man. Let the youth know to take the symbiote and stay sucker free.
Yeah, so like you said, man, it's based on legal matters. So, you know, that's why like I'm 50-50. And I always, you know, me and my wife, because it protects her too, man. So people get it mistaken. So the reason why I do that is because, like I said, first of all, yeah, I want to protect my shit too. I don't want to be getting taken of. But it's like if you have similar like matches salaries and say like your wife's educated, she's got a job, they're not going to look at her as like, okay, he's got to pay you for the rest of your life because you don't have no skill set. So typically alimony was made because back in the day, they couldn't really go out there and get jobs and shit. But even so, they'll still hit people with alimony because they're like, hey, she needs time to go to college, build herself up. So that's why a lot of them laws exist. But yeah, if you get somebody that's like already, you know, got some stuff popping, they able to contribute, they're not going to look at the alimony thing the same because they're like, hey, she's already functional. She's already there. So at that point, you're more than likely just splitting up assets. So it protects you and stuff like that. So yeah, men a lot of times.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah.
SJ, my bad for interjecting so abruptly.
No, you good. My fault.
But yo, explain to these young pups, right? When you on the hook for alimony, you gotta pay that joint for the rest of your life. You gotta pay her for the rest of your life until she gets married. Now, usually when these chicks get that alimony, they never remarried, but they got the new dude piper to down and they spending your money. So break down the signs to the pups on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think there's only a couple states, man, where like Florida, they just reversed it, where it's like you only get like a term limit. But still, like, just say you had to pay somebody for 4 years. But like you said, a lot of states, yeah, it's like for life. So a lot of them, like, they have that thing where it's like, if you get remarried, then it will cut off. But like you said, a lot of them are like, I ain't getting remarried. So I'm just going to have a stay-in boyfriend. Like you said, you're literally paying her to get piped down by somebody else. So yeah, men got to stop being stupid. And then also it protects the female on the other side. Because like I said, me and my wife, we had these discussions up front. I'm like, look, we both had, both our families were divorced. So I was just like, hey, say like if we took that traditional path and we do get a divorce, even if I had to pay you, it's not going to be enough for you to sustain your life. So a lot of them don't do good. Because it's just like, say if a dude had to pay a female $2,000 a month, that's only like under 25,000 a year. So it's like, man, you're not going to flourish. So it's just like, why don't we both go and work and build up, and, you know, if something happens, we'll both be able to be functional. We'll both have like good lives and stuff. So yeah, people got to just stop jumping into that old school shit. Them days is over. And we just see like a lot of this stuff playing out, like these clips. I like that people are breaking them down. Cause yeah, you can see them, man. Them females are ferocious, man. Them broke chicks, they going for the juggler. Cause like I said, they ain't got nothing else to fall back on. So they taking them dudes to the cleaners. So yeah, man, y'all gotta wake up, man, and start looking at this shit different. Stop messing with these broke chicks.
Yeah, not only she trying to take his money, she trying to take his livelihood too, though. That's crazy.
Yeah, cheated on him. Then it's now like, hey, I gotta get this guap because I just don't like you anymore, and I want to go on with my life.
She's trying to send a nigga to jail.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But that's the type of games they play, man. They willing to, like, they ruthless. That's why I said, man, because I seen it personally in real life. Like some dudes, I'm like, damn, like you and your wife just getting divorced now, and they trying to like call the cops, and dog, this is a nasty game, man.
You don't, cause listen, you never fuck crazy and stop dealing with these cuckoo birds. That's what y'all gotta start getting with these. A lot of these men, they don't even know who their wife is really until situations like this happen. And then they find out who she really is. That's why I say, if you take the symbiote, I say that because he said he was blindsided by it all. If you would have took the symbiote, you wouldn't have been blindsided. You would have sensed all of that already. But yeah, and another thing, they got to start like he did. He's smart though, because he documented a lot of that stuff so they can hear. Because if he didn't have that, he would have been cooked. So when you in a relationship, a marriage like that, when stuff like that happens, you got to document it. Like when she's talking crazy like that, document it. You gotta have pictures, you gotta have audio, all of that. And y'all gotta know who y'all dealing with, because you can't be one of those guys that's just happy to have a girl and be happy to be in a marriage.
But yeah, because I mean, his whole situation is still, man, like you said, guys just have to snap out of it. It's like I get it, man. That whole fairy tale, the old school shit. It's just like, man, they're different days now, man. They relaxed the rules so much from the traditional time frame where everybody want to reference. It's like they don't look at how the laws let up on some of this shit and how things change. So it's just like, man, you're not looking at the same mindset, the cultural impact that we used to have back then. Totally different. So it's just like, man, if you get you a smart female, she's not going to even want to be in that boat either. But like my wife, she's like, shit, nah, I don't want to be struggling and stuff and having to be dependent on somebody. So like, let's build together where, man, we could both flourish and find you a woman like that, man. That's why we always stress, like, man, get that female that's willing to invest, man, because it just shields you from a lot of nonsense and that duress mindset. Because when people have that duress mindset and that scarcity mindset, they're going to be making like kind of like the lady was doing. They're going to be making allegations on you. They're willing to go to that extreme because they're fighting for life at that point. And that's why I was like, I never want a chick like that, because I seen it, when I was younger with family members. I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
I still see it with people. I'm like, yo, never fuck crazy, man. Y'all gotta leave these cuckoo birds alone. But Jerk, you got that boys to men type love, that on bended knee type shit. That don't exist no more. That shit don't exist no more.
Nah, but man, I went into marriage, man. Like I kid you not. I went in there understanding like divorce was a possibility. Yeah. So I literally built it like, hey, if this happens, look, we gonna build up. We both gonna do some fly shit, and we both could be like in a good state. Mm-hmm. So I always looked at shit like, hey, this ain't gonna last forever. And then I wasn't scared to communicate that to my wife. So I think a lot of guys are scared to have that conversation up front. So that's why a lot of people always give me pushback on 50-50. They're like, how you have the leadership? It's like, cuz, man, I let it from day one. I was like, look, this is what I'm about. I'm not trying to get wiped out. I'm not getting taken advantage of. Fuck that. So you don't want to be with me, I understand, because I'm unorthodox. I'm different.
Yeah.
So my wife is like, nah, I ain't here to use nobody. So I knew she already had a different mindset. So that's why I said.
That's why I said that's old love. We gotta, that's another term we gotta make.
Nah,
old love.
I just think it's a rare, man. I think if you come at females that way, man, what you're gonna do is like split that pull apart quick. And then you'll see, man, you're gonna be like, they're gonna be that one famous that's like, nah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm willing to rock with you. You be like, oh shit, that's the one. Cause she gonna just talk different. Cause yeah, there wasn't many of them back in the day. I told you, I was like, when I was talking like this, some of them hoes was running off the date. They were like, oh shit. this dude ain't gonna let me just take advantage and take his shit. They're like, I'm out of here.
Nah, but jerk, back then there was a lot. I gotta say there was a lot more wifeable women back in the days, because I know it was a lot that I could have wifed that I messed up with. Like I was on some crazy shit, but they was happy to be in a relationship. They was more relationship oriented than now. Now they don't care.
But because me and my wife was talking about it yesterday, man, we only know like, man, we in our 40s. So I'm 46. She 44. We only know like 3 people that had longevity in marriage. So even the ones like back in the day, man, they didn't last either. So that's what I'm saying. I think we romanticize them old school things. Those were divorcing like crazy also.
Yeah, and another thing,
I do think people were a little more authentic and genuine though. So I see what you're saying about that, but yeah, all my friends all divorced. Like, so that's why I was like, I can't even be mad at Rush, man. What his stance is. That's why I laugh sometimes, because I'm like, man, shit, let me get a divorce. I ain't getting married again.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna be guarded and shit.
A lot of these men put it on themselves too. We can't take them off the hook, because I was watching a clip the other day. I was watching a clip on TikTok. Females. Look, I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw a clip. I should have sent it to y'all. This guy, it was their wedding and they was getting married. And when it came to the obey part, she skipped it. And they kept trying to say obey. And she said she's not saying it. He's sitting there still standing there while she's telling him she will not obey him. When they were trying to get to that through her vows. And she was refused to say it. And he's sitting there on over there also laughing. I'm like, nah, man, I would have walked away.
I was looking at Stan's message. Yeah, both of our parents, yeah, they was divorced. So we just saw it different. We're like, shit, okay, yeah, nah. Because we saw how our moms struggled afterwards. We was like, let's do this differently. Right, let me go ahead and play this. Oh, go ahead.
See, my papa was a player.
You said Pops was knocking him down. I say, hey, my dad, he was out there too, man. That's what I'm saying. All right, so this one, it says a nursing student who had been financially supported by her boyfriend for years has now ended the relationship. That's some grimy shit. All right, let me go ahead and play.
Nursing student who had been financially supported by her boyfriend for years has now broken up with him. After the news broke, many netizens expressed sympathy for the man. Previously, he mentioned in a public video that he had covered most of their living expenses, including rent, daily costs, and part of her tuition, both before she enrolled and throughout her nursing school years. He stated that while the pressure had been significant, he was willing to support her education, believing everything would be fine once she started working as a nurse. According to their original plan, the woman was set to begin her nursing career in 2 days. For the man, this also meant the family's financial strain would finally ease. However, just before her start date, the couple announced their breakup without disclosing specific reasons. After related videos and updates were shared online, they sparked widespread discussion. Some sympathized with the man's sacrifices, finding reality too harsh. Others argued that relationships cannot be measured by investment versus return, emphasizing that supporting a partner's education is a choice, not a transaction. The nursing student who had been
Damn.
This is an old story. I heard about this stuff.
Yeah, we got to unpack on this. I guess this is the last clip we're going to go over. And after we expound on this, you know what I mean? We about to hit that 1 hour mark, so we're going to kill it after that. But, yo, man, like, listen, man, this is a common thing. And this is why, yo, 2 things you don't do for a chick, man. You pay for a BBL or pay for education. You know what I mean? Because what you're doing, you're upgrading her to monkey branch to a better option. Nah, nigga, You don't do that, man. I see this play all the time. Anytime you invest in a bird like that, you know what I'm saying, she gonna leave you in the dust, nigga. Word is born, man. So you gotta be careful who you give your resources out to. You know what I mean? The nerve of her leaving the nigga after the nigga held it down for her, man. That is crazy, man. Yo, let's expound on this, man.
Cause he didn't take the symbiote. I told you these niggas don't know. They don't know. They dating girls that don't like them. And Rush, you forgot another thing. Don't buy them shoes either, cause that's the same shoes they're gonna walk out your life with.
Damn, okay.
Don't buy him the shoes either. But yeah, she didn't like him. She don't like him, and he didn't read the signs. She probably showed him that she didn't like him, and she was there just for the fun, just for him to fund her life. But yeah, that's about it, man. She basically didn't like him, and she using the nigga. You gotta blame these niggas, man.
And let me say this, man. The occupation matters, man. If your girl is a registered nurse, she getting bent over. If you married to an RN, you best believe she cheating on you, fam.
All nurses ain't like that. All nurses ain't. Nah, this is where guys. This is where guys mess up, man. Like, man, I think it's nice that you might have the thought that you want to invest in them. But man, this is what I need y'all to do. If you're like willing to say like he was looking at her situation, like, look, man, I'm cool with giving her $1,000 a month. Pause that thought. Take that $1,000, man. Put that shit in a Charles Schwab brokerage account, Vanguard, whatever. Invest in yourself. Let her get through that program, man. That's what you want. That education. Watch her how she like builds up, how she manages that debt. Then say, like, if she goes through that process, y'all still together for some years, then, man, if y'all get married or something, then you can help, like, pay it down, whatever. But, yeah, nah, guys, y'all got to stop trying to be superhero, man, until, like, you know, they earn that right from you, man. Guys got to start looking at their resources more, man, and have more respect. It's like, man, you put your time, sweat, and equity into that, getting that money, and they just willing to throw it away. So it's like, nah, pause, man. Let her go through that program. Shit. This is where you could, you know, embark knowledge on them, wisdom. Be like, hey, don't take out all them loans, man. Like, do this, and see if she's able to respond to you or how she takes that feedback. Now, if she's racking up debt, then you might need to assess that a little different. Like, oh, hell no, I'm not about to attach myself to this. She ain't listening to nothing. But yeah, just throwing your money after that. People just don't. A lot of females that have her mindset, they just are not going to appreciate that. They're looking at it like an entitlement. Yeah, this dummy better give me this money. I'm going to be out of here. That's why she left after she finished that degree. So, yeah, men just got to tighten up, man, and stop doing this whole, well, I'm an investor. I'm emotionally investing in you. I'll give you some quotes, some motivational speeches, but you ain't getting no money, goddammit.
Jerry, you talking too much sense, man. These niggas don't care. They make money to give to women. That's why that's the whole reason they making money for. That's why I say pussy's the root of all evil. It ain't money.
But famous, like,
I'm telling you. They use money to buy pussy. They don't care about the money like that. They care about the woman. That's why they make
facts.
Guys are making money to give to women. They're literally making money for women. That's the problem.
Famous, man, these dudes, these are the same ones. They be upset when the female break up with them and then she jump off with another guy that ain't doing a fraction of it. So that's the piece, man. I be trying to get guys. I'm like, man, you're not going to be feeling good about yourself if, say, like I was messing with a chick and I'm giving her the world and shit. And then here come Rush, man. He get her a chopped cheese sandwich and some half-eaten fries and shit. And I'm sitting here buying her Chilean sea bass and shit. I'm gonna be looking at that like, God damn, this nigga had to buy, you know, Chilean sea bass and shit. So that you know, that's why I say you ain't gonna want to be that guy that's doing the most, and some next dude come up and yeah, you be the dude that's like getting the best deal, man.
But
I don't understand these dudes.
They act like that because the money they spend on them, they think they buying the chick. They think that they own them after that when they don't. And then they find out the hard way that, you know, she still can do whatever she want.
Yeah, because I see so many of them, man, and they'll say it like you said, for famous. They'll be like, "Oh, I don't care, man. You know, it's just money." Then when that girl break up with him and she's on to the next one, be like, "Yeah, man, I should have never spent all that bread." So I'm like, "All right, man. At a certain point, you gotta change your ways, man."
Yeah, but that's the reason. That's the whole reason they making money is to spend on women. You see what happened? You see what happened to Clay Thompson, and Megan Thee Stallion? He bought her a car, and then she unfollowed him right after.
Oh, for real? They done now?
Yeah. He remember he bought her a car the next day. After he bought her the car, the next day she unfollowed him on all social medias.
Yo, that's not even bad compared to what I'm about to expound on. This is rapper that got booked for something crazy, right? He gave his girl $100 grand. She cut him off after that, man. Ghosted the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that niggas, man, wake up, bro. These hoes don't love you, nigga. Start having some self-respect, man. And take that symbiote, man. Stay sucker free, man. These hoes don't love you, nigga. Wake sucker up, dummy.
That's no, yo. You know what would be heartbreaking to me when I see a chick like that chick I told you about earlier that was sending me the nudes, and then the next day she's all in love and shit with this guy. I'm like, yo, that should be looking crazy to me.
Oh, facts. And you know, she was probably famous. She probably like when she was talking to that dude, man, she was probably like reading Bible verses and stuff. You know, they always got like a Bible verse on Dash. She was probably like reading that to him, like, yeah, you know, I just do all this, like, you know, presenting herself like that. And here you got a whole cachet of nudes and shit. So, yeah, guys got to stop.
This happens all the time. No, this happens all the time. I'm telling you. I'm like, and they meet a new guy and get with him the next day. And I'm like, this is not going to work. And they be talking, like, posting them like they in love and everything. I'm like, yo, she was just sending me nudes last night. And now she's in love with this new guy. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. I'm like, I feel bad for these niggas, man. And they be looking like they just happy to be with these chicks too. And they don't know what these chicks is doing behind the scenes.
Yeah, and that dude probably taking her to Maria's. You probably taking her like to the halal spot.
I'm not taking her nowhere. I'm just coming over.
Queen's got all the halal spots over there.
Yeah, and it be girls I would never take serious. I'm like, I wouldn't take it serious, but this nigga took it serious real quick. They be jump. That's what I said. These guys be jumping into relationships way too quick.
Yo, we hit the hour mark, man. Let's get our final words before we bounce, man. Let's start with you, SJ.
Nah, man, great live, man. Great content. Shout out to 6'8" for, you know, pulling up on chicks still. You know, presenting the art out here that these dudes is shook. So, hey, dodge the hate, 6'8". Come see my man Rush, get that interview, man, and nah, guys, man, y'all gotta, man, respect yourself, respect your money, man. And if a chick is really there with you, make her invest. And if, say, like the dude that was at the education one where he was paying for it, nah, let her take that on. And then, like, if y'all have longevity, okay, man, we'll work out a payment plan. We'll put extra money on that. But yeah, man, we gotta take them capes off, man. We gotta like re-look at the legal system, how it's presented now, and put yourself in a win-win situation, man. Because at the end of the day, it's like, hey, shorty, yeah, I'm going to look out for myself to a certain extent. We stay together. I'm all about building this up. But the day you want to leave, like, I ain't paying for that shit. Like, guys shouldn't be scared and shouldn't be ashamed to say it like that. I give two fucks. Yeah, you want to go? Like, I'm not paying for your life, man. So, like, 50-50. That's where I'm at. Ain't no negotiation.
Facts.
But nah, shout out, man. Great show, man. Y'all saw we stepping it up. We was organized. My boy Rush was cooking. Fame was cooking.
Yeah.
Y'all come drop the bag on Rush. But that's it, man. I'm sorry, I'm ranting.
Yeah, I bought him a coffee. But yeah, shout out to 6'8". Yeah, shout out to 6'8". He was stoic through it all. That's how you handle that situation. But yeah, I don't consider that a curve at all. But yo, I gotta take the symbiote so I can avoid all of these, you know, these cuckoo birds, man. Y'all gotta fix it early. And y'all gotta stop dating women that, you know, don't like you. Take your time, get to know these women before you jump into anything serious. But yeah, I wanted to say something to y'all. I think next week we should do a episode about how weak men create weak societies.
Oh.
Because that's the biggest. I think that's most important. I don't think it's women's fault. I think it's weak men creating weak societies. So I think we need to do a live on that. I agree with you. And talk about how, like, cause that's important. Because it all starts with men.
Definitely.
I think everything starts with the man.
Shit, we could do it Saturday instead of doing the movie review.
Nah, I look forward to the movie reviews, but we can do that's my favorite drama of the week. That's my favorite drama of the week.
Rush trying to fuck up the system, ain't he?
Yeah.
But hey, man, Famous, what's going on March 10th, man? What's
Oh yeah, March 10th, Sophisticated Thug mixtape is coming out. So y'all gotta be on the lookout for that. And that's gonna rock for the rest of the year because I ain't putting out another project till next year. Y'all gotta rock for that one.
Yeah,
because I got Queen's Maid. I'm re-releasing the Queen's Maid album, and I got another Live It album. I got about 3 albums already recorded and everything, just ready to release. But the Sophisticated Thug gonna be a little, special. So I'm gonna let that one rock. It's dropping March 10th next week on Tuesday. So be on the lookout for that. I'm telling you, it's bringing hip hop back to its essence, man, to the mothership and all that. It's some real hip hop, So listen to those words too. You can get something out of it. I'm dropping a lot of jewels.
Word is born. The mixtape dropping 6 days. So make sure you support my co-host, my brother. I am my brother's keeper. Mixtape on March 10th, man. Know what I mean?
I got the Candy Bar Girls single out right now. Stay away from the Candy Bar Girls. And I actually, the woman need to listen to it too, because I'm basically breaking down why you shouldn't be a Candy Bar Girl, and it leads to it leads you down a dark path. So there's no good end result with that type of life. So Candy Bar Girl, that single's out right now. Check it out. It's out on all platforms.
Yo, my last words for y'all, man. Yo, I know my content's kind of harsh towards the birds, but I really care about I really care about those 0.1% of good females out there. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say
this, keep dropping every week, bruh.
I'm gonna say this, man. You see all this footage that's online or whatever, man. This will cause the man's heart to grow cold, man. And when that happens, man, it's gonna be nasty out here, man. And I'm gonna feel bad for the 0.1% of good females out there, man. You know what I mean? So if you one of those good females, man, don't follow those flock of birds, man. Be righteous. Find you a good man, because when this shit hit the fan, yo, it's gonna be looking like Mad Max out here. Word is born. It's your boy Rush, aka Roamundo, out here chasing that boil, that guacamole. Deep wisdom, practice humility, and always remain sucker free, you heard? And take that fucking symbiote, you heard? I'm out. One.